let's continue from there. Fuck, the video was cut off. I was actually yelling here. Okay, where was I? Yeah, this tent has 3 hangers. One here, one. We have 2, 3 on the third one here. Fourth here, and this is actually used to tie stuff. Like if you wanna unroll this, you can use this, but you can also use this as a hanger. Any stuff you want. And this is the 4th one. Yeah. So you can hang like 4 lights inside of your tent and go dancing around. Yeah, I'm not really sure how you would dance like this. Also, it's really hard to breathe because it's very cold. So, yeah, I was discussing this earlier, but the video cut off. So if you're wondering, there's a lot of zippers there, zippers here. The zipper here on the bottom opens up the door that can see into your soul. The second zipper has a bug net in it. See, this is a bug net. So you have an option to use, either open it up or use the bug net. So this is a really well built tent, and I think Sir Terry intended this to be used for high altitude camping. Just it's our vibe. My first night here was it was raining really hard, as in really hard, and good thing I was the one who was able to set up my tent, the first one, because I was with my best friend Tom, and he's the one that's snoring right now. Ain't it musical? So I was the first one who was able to make this tent. So it rained really hard. All his stuff get in. So I told him to put his stuff inside my stuff there. So 2 days ago, this tent was really dirty. There was a lot of soil inside. So after the rain, it rained for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to 45. So Tom was outside. He was actually feeling the cold already, and I think he's about to go into hypothermia. I told him to get inside his tent, and that guy actually slept while sitting here. That's how warm the tent is. So if you're high in the mountains, make sure to use this. This is a cover. So this actually prevents the hot air from getting outside. Now if you're on the beach, you have to use this just to make sure to let the cold air in. So they have 2 doors, one here and this one. This one here. This is a door. The door that can see into your soul. So I don't have any problems with this tent so far. I only own like 3 tents in my lifetime, and so far this was the best purchase that I ever did. I think I purchased it with around, oh, forgot, around 4, 4, 8. Oh, yeah, somewhere around there. Just ask Mr. Terry about it. So, my tip is Mr. Terry normally has a ground sheet. A ground sheet. If you purchase it, then he normally gets you a ground sheet, or you would purchase it separately. Get that ground sheet and get another one. So when you set this up, just make sure that you use the ground sheet outside. Then the second one goes in here. This is actually Apexus ground sheet. So you can use any ground sheet, but if you really like to customize, then you can use this. So yeah, I have no complaints about this tent. What I observed though is here, this one here. So if you notice, I kind of put like this is the pushy thingy. So that when you decide to roll this up here, you can just lock it in here. See, that's how easy it is. Yeah, you already know. So I purchased this on Shopee. This is really cheap. You can actually just purchase it. And the tips here, just make sure you put a knot, because sometimes these tips would actually untie. Here, see, put that there, and the other one's there as well. So if you're going to set this tent up, you need practice, because the orientation of the poles is weird. So for example, so you have a red pole, which is a red pole, and you have two gold poles. So what happens is, if you have a tent here, that's my sock, that's my tent. Just pretend it's a tent there. I'm not sure if it looks like an Apexus tent though. Yeah, for example. So what you're going to do is, you have a red pole. Then afterward, sorry, I was distracted. What the hell? The heck was that? Oh, okay. That ain't a ghost. So if you had a red pole, make sure you have to look for the guide, which is the longest guide from here. Imagine this is a tent, okay? This is your tent. So you purchase a new Apexus Halcon M.J.A tent, then you're very much excited. Then suddenly, when you open it up, you end up having a puzzle. So what you're going to do is, it has 3 poles. Make sure you separate the red one first, and do the 2 poles later. So this is how it was designed. For example, you have to look for the longest ends, and you'll know because it has some guides in the middle. So put the red poles first there. Afterwards, once you're done, you hook the yeah, the what the there's some hooks that you need to hook on the poles, so you're going to have a U shape there. Then second one is, this is the door. So you have one red here, you have a door here, and you have a door here, right? So what you need to do is get one of the gold poles. Then you will notice that there's a, you put the poles here and here. So put the poles here, insert it on the red, under the red, then put it here. There. What it will do, it will stretch out the tent like this. Yeah, it would actually do that. But here to here, gold poles. That's my Apexus socks. So just hook all of them, and you will notice that the tent will come into shape. So here. The next one is, you have to put the pole, another gold pole here to here. So you have a door here and you have a door here. So gold poles must be, because you'll know, because you have some indicator here that this is where you will put the tent in, here to here. You will get the idea. So if you notice, the longest line here, this one, that line, it all goes all the way back here. Oh shit. Oh, I feel like I'm the exorcist right now. Yeah, that is the red pole. This is where the red pole is aligned. And this one here, from there, that is actually the gold pole. See, you get the idea of the socks there. So this one here, this one goes here. So you'll see another one here. This is the gold pole. Yeah. So okay, I get that. That's it. So the fly sheet is pretty much easy, very easy to set up. So you don't have any problems. You just have to align the door. See, you just need to align this. See, you just need to align the door on this side and align the door on the other side. If you notice, the vestibule is very big. Mind you, this is just the alternate entrance. This is just the alternate entrance. I'll show you. I'll show you the true entrance. Now that is a vestibule. See, it can house your shoes and stuff like that. You even have space here somewhere. If it just wasn't muddy, I could put my bags here. You can put like 3 bags here. 1 shoe, 3 bags. Or I can cook here. Oh, just make sure that I don't recommend cooking, but if you're in emergency situations, you can just cook here. And yeah, pretty much it. Sir Terry for sending this wonderful tent, and he even signed it. So I noticed that there's not a lot of Apexus reviews in YouTube, and I guess it's time for me to somebody to actually make a review out of it. So guys, this is a very well built tent with high altitude camping in mind. If you're only going to use it on beach, make sure you camp under a tree or something shady. We'll camp under a shady area, because in a warm climate this tent is going to be very warm. Not unless you like sauna when you're sleeping. So you can always unzip here. This is the only ventilation that this tent have. See this one? Yeah, this is the only ventilation. We have bows of it. Because normally when you see other tents, it has ventilation here, net here, everywhere. But I have that kind of tent, and you are going to freeze if you have that tent here, especially in high altitude camping in Mount Apo. So you better invest in a good tent, one of the best tent here that you can buy in the Philippines, Apexus. So egg out.